Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kama, also known as Weird is the Best, and this is part 2 of the silhouette sticker making tutorial. In part 1 we went through all the different stages of designing and sending to the silhouette studio and then outlining everything and then sending it to print and how to prepare the files for cutting in the best way. So if you're looking for more of a early stages of the design, then make sure that you check out the previous video. Today we'll be looking at how to make sure that the mat is prepared properly and so on, and how to and how to cut properly. And this is something that I've worked out over quite a long time on trial and error, so hopefully this will save you guys time and wasted paper, because I have wasted a lot of paper to get to this stage. So yeah, you can learn from my mistakes and hope you enjoy it. So there you go, we're ready to start. Enjoy! You can see how close the colors are. Obviously the light will change it slightly. Got warm light, but it looks, when I look at it, it looks just right. Now we're ready to put it on the mat. I have a few tips related to the mat. One is when your mat loses tackiness, when it's less sticky. I prefer it that way because the paper will not stick too much to it. So when you pull the stickers off later on, it won't tear them by mistake. It won't tear them as much by mistake. Yeah, I prefer it this way. It's not sticky, almost not sticky at all. There is something we can do about it so that your paper doesn't move around on the mat as it cuts. Just looking for my washi tape. Honestly, I keep losing everything. Where's my machine? Okay. So another tip is to keep the paper, well, first of all you need to keep it as much to the corners as you can, although I don't know if that actually helps or not. Probably does. It definitely doesn't hurt. So I stick the washi tape in the corner, making sure that it doesn't unstick and avoiding the registration marks at all costs. Okay, and then I'm doing all the corners. And you can probably see that it's not really stuck, especially on the sides in the middle. And that can actually be problematic because the machine might kind of start making jagged edges as it cuts, because when it lifts the blade or when it pushes the blade, it's just not working as well. So I try and secure as many raised points as I can, and this will be different for everyone. Like, it depends on your mat, right? So make sure that there's nothing, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a bigger gap here. So I try to make it as flat as I can without going overboard, basically. Okay, one more. It's definitely worth the pain later, like of taking it off later. Getting it sticking properly will help you avoid problems. Now we can put the machine on. Okay. I just love the lights on it. Something about it. Okay, it's now registered with the computer. I heard the sound of it. I'm going to align the side of the mat, this edge, with a little arrowed line on the machine on the left hand side, and then press the up button. So this loads the paper or the sheet up. I'm going to go to send. We've already prepared it, but I'll show you anyway. I moved it to my hand because I couldn't be bothered with the tripod ever again. Ever, I wish. So I have a preset cardstock. Actually, that's why it didn't print properly. Sticker paper, glossy thick. So the force of the blade depth is 4, force is 24, 1 pass and speed 5. And you will need to test this on your setup, so it won't be the same for all the papers, but that's what works for me. Okay, I'm going to press send in a second. Okay, you're back looking at the silhouette. Oh, my hand was in the way. Okay, I'm pressing send. I'm going to cover it a little bit. Tip. Another tip. And that helps it. Oh, okay. I can show you how to troubleshoot as well, because I need to. Occasionally you will get this message, even though I've done nesting automatically, sometimes something turns out to be outside of the cut area. And because I've already printed my stickers and it didn't tell me, I think I know which one it is. I think it's this one. I can either exclude it or I can nudge it. And hopefully this won't mess too much up, but I think it should be okay. Like, it's only a tiny amount, and I think maybe this one too. So I just clicked it and pressed an arrow left and right, left or right, and that might work. Okay, I'm going to press send again. Yeah, this one. Okay, now what I'm going to do, and I've had to take you into my hand, so I'm going to switch to a tripod in a second. I'm going to gently, without doing anything on the machine, gently peel off the edge and make sure that that any of the cut areas peel off easily. And that's my tip number insert here. It means that if it didn't cut through properly, you can send it through the whole cutting cycle again. If you release it too early and you realize that it's not been cut properly, and you put it back in, it's very likely that it won't cut in exactly the same spots. If you leave it without detaching it from the machine, so it's still being held, if I pull on it, it's not really coming off. This, I've actually used it yesterday, and I cut something 3 times and it came out perfect on the 3rd try. So it's a very good tip not to waste the whole sticker sheet if it doesn't cut deep enough. Okay, let's check it. So pulling out the washi, lifting it, and it comes off really nicely. So I can press the down arrow and that will release it from the free. Woo. we've got some stickers. Okay, I've got one more, at least one more tip for you, unless I remember more. Okay, so I'm going to peel off the washi tape first, and that's because sometimes, and I've learned that the hard way, if you pull it off, you might accidentally drag the washi tape on top of the stickers and damage them that way. So you don't want to do that. Oops. But yeah, basically it might not go as smoothly, the whole process might not go as smoothly for you the first time you try it, but the more you do it, the more likely you will be to kind of understand your machine and get better results. But hopefully these tips will help you save a lot of the headache that I had. So, you know, if it helps even one person from the frustration I experienced, it will be worth it. And I hope it does help you. Okay. Almost there. All right. Let's peel it off. This is the most satisfying part. Sometimes the stickers stay attached to the rest of the sheet. What I do is, instead of just pulling them hard, I try and like bend it up and down, and often they will just do it gently without, you know, be careful not to damage your sticker. And sometimes when you pull it, it detaches nicely. And it's usually just the backing paper that isn't perfect, so you can just trim it off later. Okay. So let's do this. Occasionally I need to trim it with the scissors. So you see, it's just the backing paper that's not perfect. You can increase the blade depth, force, or passes to avoid this issue. So if this happens to you and it's way too much, like you can't really fix it, you can play with the blade depth, with force, and if that doesn't help, you can increase the passes. So passes mean how many times the machine will cut through the entire sheet. So mine is set to 1, which means it will only do it once. If you set it to 2, it will go through the entire sheet twice. Obviously, the more times it goes through, it didn't happen to me yet, but it will increase the chances of it like cutting badly. But sometimes you've got to do it. So you see, because it's not really sticking much, I can just remove them with my fingers. If I need a little help, and something sharp and very, very gently putting it underneath will help. But I avoid the knife because normally I can do it by hand, and I often would just bend it a little bit, like the whole mat, and it will, because it's so old and so well used, it's well loved, it will release the stickers nicely. Okay. Oh yeah, I've missed the tip announcement, but that was the tip about using something sharp to gently nudge the stickers off. So I have a couple freebie stickers and the rest are my full-size stickers. So I hope you like the fact that that I've shown you how to maximize your space, how to reduce the likelihood of errors and mistakes. And I hope you like the stickers. They'll be available in my shop as well very soon. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, as usual, if you enjoyed this content, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. And I don't like this part because you have You have to ask people to do things. You can subscribe me, you can hit the notification bell icon, which will notify you when I release new videos, so you won't miss any new content. I tend to do 2 a week, although this week I've missed Sunday, and I imagine by the time I release this one it will be Wednesday, which is also one of my days I release videos on. But with a few exclusions, with a few exceptions, I usually do them twice a week, Wednesdays and Sundays. Yeah, I do lots of sketchbook tours, draw along, so I draw and you can draw along with me or have me in the background. I am planning to do a vlog. I'm planning to do a market prep and market day vlog, but I'm not sure yet how well it will work. So yeah, happy sticker cutting and have a nice day artsing. And remember, weird is the best. Stay weird. Bye!